this is Mick Rizzo with our good friend Mr. Peter McCready, Earth Education Director here at Chatfield. Pete, how you doing today?
Great, you?
I'm doing fabulous. What do we have on the agenda for the fall harvest here?
Well, pretty exciting time of year. These kids have been working hard since early spring, preparing soil, planting seeds, and this is really a fun day. We're starting to enjoy some of our work. Fresh salsa made with all of our own homegrown ingredients. Another thing we'll be doing is digging potatoes. We planted our potatoes late this year. We had very few potato beetles and a good crop of potatoes that we'll be able to pick. And again, just like in the past, a portion of what we're going to be picking today will be used to support our community food bank, the Food for Families program, and we've been supporting that through the season. A good bunch of cabbage a couple weeks ago went to that project, and be harvesting some tomatoes and onions also for the food bank today.
Did anybody here help plant the potatoes? You can see that we've mounded the soil up into a hill, and if we follow this spot down right here, below here, if we pull this up, oh look, there's one attached. So I'm just going to push this out of the way just to show you that it was attached. You can see that the roots are different. These are the roots. This is the potato. The potato is storing the energy, not the roots. It's the roots that are taking in the water, the roots are taking in the nutrients. Here's the potato. Now that's one from this plant. I'm gonna stick this down under here, and I'm just gonna flip it over, and all the potatoes will fall out there. Look at that. So, check this out. We planted one little potato this size.
It looks like
and look what it produced. That one little potato produced all of these. And look, here's the original seed potato right there. See that? That's what we planted.
Did you plant it?
And all the energy got sucked right out of that to grow this plant and then produce the other potatoes. So it's kind of cool when one little potato produces all that, right?
This is a great year for apples. Our apples will be used to make cider. We have our own cider press. So the kindergartners are studying apples and pumpkins both, and probably in about 2 weeks here we'll be able to use some of those apples for cider. Pumpkins, not a real big crop this year, but a couple of pumpkins to make it exciting. More of our emphasis in that family is coming with gourds, which the lower L, our first and second graders, will be using gourds, drying them, turning them into bowls, and using them for a Thanksgiving service project, learning about gourds and community.
But right now we've got to check out some tomatoes and some other salsa ingredients because that's what we're going to be eating. So, first of all, we need to turn over this way so that we can gather two of our salsa ingredients. One of the things, of course, is these peppers. Another thing we have over here is the cilantro. And of course we need the cilantro. This is part of our flavor for the salsa. This is the herb that we use. Another thing that we need are onions. And here's one that looks like it got kicked. Can you guys take a step back right there, please? So, here's an onion. We need that for our salsa. And the other thing that we need are lots of tomatoes. Okay, let's move our line down this way to the fence, and we'll grab some tomatoes as we go.
Pete, in your social studies component, you have a ropes course. Tell us about it.
Well, the ropes course are group initiatives. They're problems that have a physical component that involve teamwork. The ropes course are group initiatives. They're problems that kids solve together. There's a physical adventure component, and that gives us a chance to reinforce life skills, the interpersonal skills that we're trying to work with kids on. The most exciting growth is in the area of partner schools. We're seeing the partner schools start to use their gardens to integrate these activities into their curriculum. We're seeing the teachers gain confidence in their ability to use different elements of the outdoor classroom. For example, the School for the Deaf in Flint, a new Three Sisters garden that's really growing well, a vegetable garden. They took a trip over here for a field studies program that was really exciting and different for them. Turl, a great project. Theme gardens that are being used, the sensory garden by the special ed class. The Three Sisters garden, they're making salsa as we speak. Really a lot of exciting things happening at Turl as well. North Branch Ruth Fox, they have a courtyard garden. It's a Three Sisters garden with a gorgeous little pumpkin from the Miami Indian people, a green pumpkin that's delicious raw, so they're starting to harvest some of that. Their corn is growing really well, beans climbing, a really exciting garden there. It's really good to see the partner schools so successful, and that's one of the most exciting parts for me, is to see this grow and spread, to see other schools able to use these elements of the outdoor classroom. The key is starting with a simple project, using what you have on your school grounds. The most important thing is being open to the potential of this kind of learning and engaging the students. There's going to be an incredible amount of reward that's going to come through these simple projects.